Alright guys, so we are continuing from yesterday code, right? Just a minute. I am setting something up, right? Okay. So here I run this command called what? Where is it here? So I am going to just a minute, guys. So what we did is we updated our Docker file yesterday, right? Here, and we like split Docker build in two stages. One is builder stage, and the second is runtime stage, right? So here what we did is from Python it was installing as builder stage, right? This is builder stage, and this is all builder. We have to specify that. Then we are accessing the working directory here like that, and we will copy requirement.txt from this. This dot means the root folder here, right? So requirement.txt is in the same folder, so it will copy it, and run pip install, right? We will install this all the dependencies from requirement.txt, and we will read those in the reading mode, right? And no cache directory means when it will build the image, right? So there will be no cache, okay, saved. And prefix install is what it will do. It will create a install folder, right? And it will save those all installed in this folder, not like the default Ubuntu or we can say Python location. Then this copy pyproject.tml, so this all the configuration of PyProject, or we can say the metadata of this project, like dependencies which we already installed from the requirement.txt, right? And the build system, project name, everything for about the project. Where is src, like this is a toml file to build the package, right? Now then we will copy src in src, so we have to build the project in that case, right? So we have to take the src in the name of src only, right? And run pip install cache like this. So it's again installing all the dependencies, right? And earlier it was run pip install no dependency, like this. It was editable install, but it's not now, because we in the image we don't want we want a static image, right? A stable image. So it did not need to point to any like changeable file, right? Now it's a runtime stage, and we are normal again. We will start from the base layer, right, which is Python Slim, which is default, and then run user add create home app user, right? So instead of the root, everything Docker runs is in the root, right? But we are changing that. Okay. because it is not safe to run every command from root, right? So what we will do, we will add a user called name app user, right? At home. Okay. Then working directory will be same as /app. Copy, we will copy some from install to user local, right? From builder stage. Okay. Then copy the change ownership. Okay, we are changing ownership of user to app user. Okay, so we are changing ownership of models in models folder to app user. So like it will own, and again we are changing the ownership here of configs, right? And user is app user for us, expose 8000 port, and this command will be running. Fast API is run, and it will take whatever we copied, right, from the builder stage in this library Python 312 site package review API py. Whatever we copied, we will run that, and port will be opened here, which is 8000, right? So it was very simple and not simple at the same time, but it was logical, right? We can understand all. So let's first activate the virtual environment, right? Okay, so I think I built it earlier also. Let's because build it again because it will be cached, I think, right? Tree review radar ETI day 9 slim. What happened? Probability review radar. Okay, it will need this dot also, right? So because I built it yesterday only, so it will be cached again. So first I have to do one thing. I have to start the database, right? Sudo start post SQL, right? Okay, and I think it should be running here now. And let me show you something now. Whatever. Basis review radar. So it will show only, it will show the images which are related to review radar, right? Let's see. As you can see, the size of the regular image is 1.14 GB, and size of Slim is 1.13 GB, right? So it is not like much improvement in this case, right? Why it is not? Let me do one thing. Okay. Okay, I think I did some mistake little bit. Okay, so little bit for improvement, but not that much. It's all right. Uh, because it's not like that big build, right? Okay, so now what I can do is I can run this, right? Let me do this. Docker run. One thing is rm. I will tell you what it is. Port. Publish the port 8000, right? Slash e. What I can do is without e, I can do is env file, right? Dot env. It can log into it, and I can add host, right? Add host is equal to host dot local dot internal, I think, right? Host gateway, right? And review radar API day 9, slim, right? So it's starting the first API, as you can see, and we can look here, localhost, it's working, right? So I forgot to tell you this. When I run this command docker run, then dash dash rm, right? What it does is it will auto deletes the container when it stops, right? So no corpse in the docker psa, right? Now I have yesterday also run a command, but I will again run a command for you. Okay, it's running, so I will run like a curl command, right? This is a method, http, like this, right? And localhost on port 1000, predict, right? Then this is our address, right? Then we will have our header also, right? Which is this header look like this, like content type is application slash JSON, right? And now what we will have is we will have our data body also, right? Like we'll have text and like very polished but less in quality. Just to give, I am giving complicated data because I want to the confidence low. So something has lost here, but it is very less quality. Content type is good, data is good, header is good. I think I am good, but oh, application is wrong, right? I think I have missed it here, right? Okay, now we have the answer, which is you see this what happened. Yeah, so I have the answer is sentiment is negative. Okay, so because in the end, and confidence is very less confidence, right? If I did only this thing, right? Oh, what the heck, bro? Oh, whatever, right? Confidence is low here, right? So let me show you one more thing, right? And if I want to explain some this command also, this does p8000, right? What it does, it will expose container port, right, 8000 to host port 8000. Okay, and now here we will read the environment variables from .env file. We are adding host to this, right? What Docker needs is but this thing, but in Mac and Windows it is automatically provided, so we don't need to add here like this, but in Linux we have to do that, right? Okay, let me show you one more interesting thing, right? Docker exec dollar docker psq, right? Filter ancestor is equal to review radar, right? API day of 9 and slim and woho army, right? So this docker exec will runs a command inside the running container. Okay, so dollar grabs its ID, this dollar, right? Dollar will grab the ID. So let me run this here. So output is app user, right? It is not root, right? Who am I? So it's not like who me, it's who am I. right? So Docker will execute this command inside the container which is running, right? So psq filter ancestor is equal to review radar, right? So who is the ancestor of this container, which is app user, right? So point at it, right? So as now we proven that it is like least privilege, right? So this docker psq, right, filter ancestor is equal to like this. What it will do, it will just finds the id, right, of the running container made from that image. Which image? This image, review radar Cilium, right? So this docker ps will list out all the running containers, and this q show only container IDs here, right? So it will show the all running container IDs. Then filter ancestor is like only containers created from this image, right? So this who am I inside the running container, right? It will run inside this running container. The output is app user, not root here. This proves the container is running with least privilege, right? So let me write update the readme also. Okay. I will add a section as run with what, the docker, right? Run with docker. It will be like this. What happened? Why it is not like colorful and all? Okay, whatever. Okay, right. Okay, so it's not I have to close it, right, like this. Yeah, it's good now, right? Just good. So run with docker. I can add also as like this bash, right, like this. And what command to run with docker? One is the build command, right? Wait. One is build command. Here it is let me put it. What was the build command, guys? It was docker build, right? Something like that, right? Docker build t review radar, right? API day 9, right? And Cilium also, right? This is for build, right? And one was the run command, right? Run command will be this docker run this p 8000, right? And this could be like env file, right, dot env, then add host, right, add host is equal to host dot docker dot internal, right, host gateway, right, then review radar, or I can do like this, like review radar. Okay, it's like not like radar, right, API day 9 slim, or right, so it's like this only. I think it is correct command. I think docker run p8000 right, host. I think I did the same with this here also, right. Okay. Okay, well, I did the same thing here also, right. Docker run rmp 8000 add host is equal to host dot docker dot internal dot host gateway here, review radar API design slim. Yeah, it's correct, right. So let me update it, the kit also, that git add is a docker file we have to do, right, docker file and dot docker ignore also, right, and readme dot md, right. So it will stage these files for commit. Let me add the git commit, and message will be feed docker image for API multi stage, right, will known root user, right, 1.13 GB from 1.14 GB. Okay, we have to be honest, right, because it does not okay, like this, and we will enter it, right. So it will save our work to get with a clear message, right. Now let me get push u origin feature slash docker dockerize API. What happened? No API. So let me get status. Which on I am on which branch now? Your branch is add of man. Okay. So I'm on main already. Now let me add git commit git commit and Docker changes. Now get status on branch main. I am on main branch. Okay. Let me push this now. Then get push. Right. So it's on main now because so one cleanup habit we must develop is like docker ps all the running containers, right? aq x arguments are docker, right? rm and docker image prune if okay, so it's running, so we will stop this right now. Container, now we can remove this container, right? It will not, okay. So it will remove stopped containers and dangling image layers, right? So because docker silently eats disk, right? A weekly prune habit saves a future no space left on device like that, right? Panic. So docker system df shows that damage anytime. Okay. So this a means all okay containers and q is like quiet only IDs. So it will get all the only the IDs. So it will list all the containers and IDs including stopped ones, right? And this x r docker rm, right? What it is? It will take those IDs and remove the containers with those IDs, right? And R this means like do nothing if there is no input, right? So stopped containers are deleted, right? And this docker image prune f is removes unused dangling images layers like cleanup. Prune means cleanup and f is forced without asking, right? So this cleanup very much matter because docker can silently use a lot of disk space. You can think of it like active images plus old containers, right? Plus data. If you never clean, disk usage keeps growing, and this is why weekly cleanup saves you from no space left on device like that, right? So thank you so much, guys. If we go to the commit section and whatever. And give you a must review radar, right? So run with docker, we have edited it, right? And yeah, docker file we have, and this docker ignore also we have in this, right? So it's very important readme file. It's updated here, and 18 commits we had. One is 4 minutes ago, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks ago, like this. 4 minutes ago we have, okay, so it's like that. And if we want to go to activity, right, so it's our activity all time, okay, pull request mode. I think there is no pull request for now, right? Yeah, code, go to the code and 6 branches. So all branches are merged, right? So and I had whatever it is, but all are merged, right? There is no branch which is not merged. Okay, active. Also activity, all right. Yours. Okay. Insights. So as you can see in our history, guys, there was very less commits here in this October, November. But these commits, you can see, very much commits are there, right? So more and more commits here, okay. As you can see here, next thing we should continue. Let's discuss some more things, like common mistakes people do in this, right? So common mistake like, okay, cannot connect to the Docker daemon, right? So some problem, some may find like that Docker daemon is not connected, right? Or cannot connect. A Docker daemon is not running, right? So what you can do is you can start it sudo service, right, docker start, right? You can start with this command. And one thing is localhost inside a container, like means the container itself, right? So not your machine, so you have to update the localhost thing or the container db, the host, right? You have to change the host, right? Host services need this host dot docker dot internal, right? And to we will later discuss this thing called the compose networking, okay, where services reach each other by name, okay. And one more thing is never copy .env in Docker file, like don't do that, or you can see the images, right? Because images always do that it on runtime injection, right? And keep the like layer order like last, like when the least changing file must be on the top, right? Okay, so we can practice this concept also by adding some more concept in this, right? Let's say we can write a docker file .ui, okay, not the docker file, okay, because now you have two applications, right? One is this you can say source, right? Or one is app.ui.py, right? One docker file builds fast API for us, and next it will build this Streamlit app for us, okay? Each application will get its own image. Same principles will be here also, right? So what we can do is we can create that, right? We can create that, guys. How we can do that? It's a question. Very interesting question, okay? So instead of this docker file, what we can do, we can, this will be same working directory /app. Okay, so this /app will be working directory for us. We can do that copy, we can copy the requirement also, and we can run this command and copy project.tml, we can do that also, right? And copy source, right? Do we need this copy source here? All right. Uh, so we can build this Docker file also, right? Let me build this. One minute. Docker file.ui. Okay. So it's a Docker file .ui. What it is? It will be our Streamlit front image, right? And same like from Python 3.12, right? And slim, you can say. And one more thing is run user add app user, right? Okay, so we have to add the user first, right? Create home app user, right? So it's a known route from day 9, right? So it's a habit now, just the way we write Docker files, okay? So we have to make it known route, right? And we have work directory will be /app, right? And after this we will copy in the working directory is copy the requirements.txt from this only root, right? Then run pip install, right? No cache directory requirements.txt, right? So same older trick, right? Here also dependencies before code, right? So why we are doing this? Because our requirement.txt carries the full project, right? Like sklearn and all, right? So the UI image is far fatter than it needs. So splitting per service requirements is real optimization, okay? So you have to optimize it, okay? And copy again pipe project dot uml here, right? From a root, and copy src/src/, right? Then run pip install no cache, right? No dependencies, right? So the package in the UI image, right? app/ui.py, right? It will import rebuilder.db for the history reads, right? Then we will have copy change owner is equal to app user, right? app user app slash right, and you will have user as app user, right, and we will expose port as 8501 in this case, right, and cmd is a streamlit, right, run command, then app slash ui dot py. Okay, as we run this, then we will have servers dot address. Okay, 0.0.0.0. Then we will have server dot port, right, which will be 8501 in this case, right. That's it, guys. And why 00 here? The reachable, it will be reachable from outside the box, right. So doc so So should we build this, guys? Okay, should we build this? Let me try to build this. Okay, docker build f docker file dot ui. Okay, t review radar ui day 9. Okay, let me. What happened? Certain flag. Okay, there is no F, right? Okay. So I think T must be here, right? Like this, and so this for file name, right? Use this file built, but it should be build, right? It should be only build. Now it can go. Yeah. Why failed? It is. Okay, this is Python thing. Python, this should be like this. Okay. Okay, it's working now, right? So here it is saying like use this file, docker file UI, radar UI. This is the tag with the name. Day9 is the tag, right? Here this 00 is for like container means like localhost means container in the Docker, right? So it will not browser like browser from browser we cannot reach to the container, right? And we can say also that so server address is 00 here. Okay, browser can access UI in this case. So from localhost which is 127.0.01, right? So from there the container could not connect. Okay, now Streamlit would have the same problem if they listen only on localhost. Okay, so what now it is now like this. We have this container in container 0.000. It's a Docker network. It is connected to host to the browser. Okay. So normally Streamlit binds to the localhost which is 127.0.1, right? But this means Streamlit means like 127.0 only binds to only container, right? Your browser cannot reach it. Okay, so instead we use this 0000 as server address, means it will listen on every interface, right? Okay. Till it's building, guys, let me show you something. I will show you let me show you something. Docker history. Okay. Review radar API, right? Day9 slim. So you see, uh, 3 weeks ago, what it is. So this is very fantastic. So what it does is it shows every image layer, right? Like you saw, you remember that Docker image is equal to many layers. It contains many layers, right? Like the CMD is like image, then upper like top of this is copy models, whatever the image here, Docker file in this, right? Here, this copy models, configs, copy model, all of them are images, right? Copy dependencies, right? Every line is so what it does, it prints every one, okay, with its size also, right? Like this. And now you know like which image is the biggest. Like you can say this install image is the biggest image, right? And we can also find the fastest layer, like largest layer. Suppose it's this like 1 GB, right? This is the largest layer. Like now we can check, okay, we can we optimize that like this, right? Can it shrink, maybe remove something, remove matplotlib like this, right? Maybe we can use smaller dependencies. So this command teaches us the performance optimization, right? And you see like which images is like frequently changing, right? It's changed like an hour ago here, right? The CMD, this changes, right? And these commands like these paths, right? These are not changing very frequently, right? Okay, so that's it. Now I can do like so let's whatever. Like I can do let me check if that build completed or not, right? Okay, it's downloading something. Is it downloading PyTorch or no? I don't think PyTorch were there, right? I don't think it was. Let it keep building, right? like guys, it's building. Let me show you something. Okay. And let me do my thing. Let me do git pull already, right? So already up to date because we are already in the main, and Docker is already there, right? Now so we containerized one service, right? And wiring it to the database took 3 commands: line, flags, and a special DNS name, right? Now count our real system: API, database, UI soon, right? Then MLflow, Prometheus, Grafana, Loki. By day of 24, we will run 8 plus services. Hand typed Docker run commands with flags. Okay, that's not engineering, that's incantation. Okay, so we will today learn Docker Compose is the fix one YAML file declaring the entire stack. Okay, like every service, how they connect, what data survives, and one command uh, one command will bring it all to life. Docker compose up. Okay, and here is the deeper thing is the actual lesson of today. Like this is your first test of declarative infrastructure, right? You describe what you want, the tool figures out how. Okay, so hold that word with you, and the word declarative. Okay, it will Terraform day 15 is declarative, and Kubernetes on day 17 is declarative. Okay, and GitOps is declarative infrastructure taken to its logical extreme. So today's little YML file is gateway direct to the entire modern infrastructure world. Okay, so this compose is on every run of our stack locally. Read me at every company you will ever join. Okay, so it is the local dev standard. By end of stream, the 4 terminal circus is dead. Okay, replaced by one file and one command committed to Git. So anyone cloning our repo runs the entire platform in one line only. Okay. So as you can see, it's built, right? Let me run this now, right? Yeah, so let me docker run remove port will be 8501, right? 8501 only. Then env file dot env here. Then add host, hello host dot logo dot enter null, right? Host gateway review radar UI day 9. Unable to find the why review radar REVIEW radar. Why you can't find the so I unable to find image. Okay, let me find docker images GREPS review radar. So we have this review radar UI, right? So I can't find it. Docker run oh, it's like right. What happened? Simulate help embedded files resolution test API UI.py. It's there, guys. UI.py is there. What are you saying? Well, here. Alright, so I don't think what is stopping it, but okay. We will continue things tomorrow. Okay. Thank you so much for watching.